Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about impairments of the neuromuscular system, the musculoskeletal system, and the neurological systems. There's a lot of information involved in these three areas, but we are going to focus specifically on what each of those systems does and a couple of the disorders within each. So starting with the musculoskeletal system, a musculoskeletal disorder is either an injury or a problem with the human musculoskeletal system, which is just the bones and the muscles. So this could be arthritis or tendinitis, bursitis, anything that involves the bones or the muscles, and also ligaments and tendons and different structures of the body. Musculoskeletal conditions are the second largest contributor to disability worldwide, with lower back pain being the leading cause of disability globally. So this is a big issue, and this is something that all of us have either experienced or we know someone that has dealt with this issue. This is something that all of us, even if we haven't had it, well, someday we will. These issues can be alleviated through exercise and just care for our body. So lifting weights the correct way, making sure that we're taking care and stretching and doing all those normal things that we need to be doing. Exercises that are really good for our musculoskeletal system are lifting weights and strength exercises, flexibility exercises. So there's so many things that can help us that will be beneficial to helping us and for our future clients. Next, we're going to talk about the neurological systems. So any neurological disorder is any disorder that involves the body nervous system. So that would involve any disorder with or involving abnormalities or injuries to the brain, the spinal cord, or other nerves involved. There's so many disorders, neurological disorders. There's more than 600 recorded disorders. And some interesting facts for you. Nearly 1 in 6 of the world population suffer from a neurological disorder. So that's a big number, and that's something that is hard for us to work with. There's not a lot that we can really do, but there are different things that in recreational therapy we can do to alleviate pain or suffering that comes with any kind of neurological disorder. So one thing that was interesting to me when I was studying this was that anything involving nerves is a neurological disorder. So any kind of injury to a nerve or the spinal cord or the brain are all involved in neurological disorders. So, for example, there's multiple kinds of blindness that are involved with deterioration or problems with nerves. So my partner, Kyle, found a very cool website that shows what it's like or a simulation of someone that has a certain type of blindness caused by problems with the nerves. So we're going to do a quick little screen share here and show you around my house, the outside of my house, as if I had, or as if whoever was at my house had glaucoma, which is, there are multiple types of glaucoma, and one of which is caused by the deterioration of the nerves, of the optic nerves. So here we go. We'll show you this, and then we'll move on to the neuromuscular system afterward. Okay, hey guys. This is the site simulator that I was telling you about. So here's my house in Arizona. There's my house, my sister's car. Here's the street. Here's what it all looks like. It's a very, very nice area. But with glaucoma, like I was telling you about, there is a tunnel vision effect because there is problems with the optic nerve. So this is only 50% or slight or medium severity. Here is with a more extreme severity. So you can't see anything, which is really, really sad. But this is what it looks like, or what it's like having glaucoma. You see the difference? It's very extreme, very, very sad. So, hope you guys learned something from this nice little simulation. Okay, welcome back. Hope it was fun looking around my house. So now we're going to talk about the neuromuscular system and disorders involved with that. So a neuromuscular disorder or disease encompasses so much. There are so many different disorders or impairments that are involved in the neuromuscular system. But basically it's any disease or problem that causes difficulty with sending signals from the brain to the body. So any kind of voluntary motion. So me choosing to move my hands like this right now is a voluntary motion that if I had a neuromuscular disorder, I wouldn't be able to do that. So a really good example that a lot of us are aware of and know a little bit about is Parkinson's disease. And that is a very sad disease or disorder where the myelin sheath on the nerves leading from the brain to the body has issues. And so there's problems sending signals from the brain to the body. And so it causes the nerves to the signal to overfire. And so which causes eventually the hand to shake or the different parts of the body to shake, which is why people with Parkinson's disease have problems keeping still and they can't stop shaking. It's because their brain is overfiring to try to get them to do what it wants it to do. So there are so many different things that people with neurological or neuromuscular disorders need, and there's a lot that we can do to help them. We can work on balance, because a lot of times it's not just their hands that are having trouble, it's their whole body that's having some trouble. So not just with people with Parkinson's, but people with any kind of neuromuscular disease, they need help with balance and basic motor function. So if there's anything that we can do, like art is really good to help them focus and to get them to work on basic motor function. And sometimes this is hard for them because they're a little shaky and they're not used to it. But there are many, many different things that we can do for them to help them work and get used to their situation. So I hope this presentation was helpful for you guys to learn more about the different kinds of impairments. And hope you guys learned something. Okay, thanks.